1. The hidden basement use audience voiceover. It was supposed to be a quiet week. My parents had finally downsized after I graduated, and they'd gone out of town for a short trip. They'd shown me around the house a few times, and my dad kept saying, "There's no basement here, just a crawl space." I believed him. The first night I heard something strange. A steady tapping under my bedroom floor, too deliberate to be pipes. I told myself it was nothing. Then, the next night, it came back louder, and by the third night, there was dragging and scraping, like nails across old wood. I checked the crawl space under the porch. Nothing. Still, something didn't add up. While walking the perimeter the next day, I moved some old tarps and boards and found a storm door hidden behind them. It was painted over and nearly blended into the siding. I pulled it open. Concrete steps dropped into darkness. There was a basement. Inside, it looked like someone had been living there. Empty food containers, tattered bedding, tallies scratched into support beams, and worse, grotesque drawings carved into the wood that made my stomach drop. I locked the door from the outside with a heavy padlock, thinking that would be enough. That night, someone started banging on the door, hard, angry, desperate. When I looked out, a shadow ran across the yard and vanished into the trees. The police searched, but found no one. My parents cut their vacation short. I left for college uneasy, imagining those marks and wondering how long someone had been living under our floorboards. Even now, I keep thinking about what they were living for down there and what they'd been planning. *voicenotes.com. Slightly tense pace, moderate. Raise pitch briefly on the banging and the discovery. Visual prompts, example. Exterior porch shot, gives find hidden door, gives close-up of steps, gives scattered food containers, gives carved tallies, gives midnight window with shadow. 2. The vanished shack, U.S. audience voiceover. I grew up near the Montana-Idaho border. Small towns, long stretches of highway, nothing much ever happening. One morning, on my drive to work, I noticed an old sedan parked on the shoulder. No one around. That evening, it was still there, door wide open. I reported it to dispatch. A week later, the local news ran a story. A missing man, car abandoned on a rural stretch of road. I felt uneasy. With my brother, who was a firefighter, we helped organize a search with a few officers and volunteers. We combed the ditches and scrub until one team found a half-sunken maintenance shack hidden in brush. The lock had been busted. Inside were empty bottles and wrappers, like someone had been staying there. Then someone pointed at a hole in the back wall. A clean, sharp hole, small and round, like a bullet struck there. No casing, no blood. The police cordoned the area and told us to step back. They ran the scene, and the next thing I knew, civilians were asked to leave. A few weeks later, curiosity pulled me back to the spot. I walked the exact area where we'd searched. The scrub looked the same, the ditch the same, but the shack was gone. No foundation, no debris, no trace. It was as if it had never been there. I still think about that car on the shoulder and that empty hole in the wood. Either I found something the town wanted buried, or my memory played a trick on me. Either answer is unsettling. Voice notes, measured, slightly puzzled. Emphasize